Yeah, I made a promise to my mama that I bless her with some grandkids. She spoiled them. Until then, I'm getting dollars. I'm just doing what I gotta. Get a man live, and it's all day. I'm a guy, get a whole squad a job, get them all paid. Came a long way from all state, yeah. Now we all American. Yeah, sure. We all American. Yeah, sure. I swear to God, I put the hero in heroin. These blows, kilos. I can sell snow to a ski slope. I can sell evil to the devil, non-believers to a temple. Shit, I can sell water to a speedboat. And these eyes is iconic. I went pro, made profit. Now I keep some damn face in my pocket. Getting faded, I was stoned all week. Oh, wait, what's a guy without a little OD? Just chips in my weed, ease in my mind. I ain't worried about me. Stop tripping, I'm fine. But these kids done lately. We put the whole in on us, baby. So complicated. And I may be a little arrogant. I'm aware of it. I got a problem, I'ma take care of it. When I'm carrying, gotta let it go. They won't hold me down, no. Made a promise to my mama that I'll bless her with some grandkids. She spoiled them. Until then, I'm getting dollars. I'm just doing what I gotta. Get a man live, and it's all day. I'm a guy, get a whole squad a job, get them all paid. Came a long way from all state, yeah. Now we all American. We all American. Don't wait no way. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. 'Cause this rap shit for life we hate. Don't wait no way. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. 'Cause this rap shit for life. Back then, I had a dream. I get this money, man. I know my life would change. Just need a hunt. Back then, I had a dream. I get this money, man. No, my life would change. Just need a hunt. That when I first made 100 grand. Yeah, that when I first made up. That when I first made 100 grand. Yeah, that when I first made 100 grand. Thought I was shit. When I first made 100 grand. Thought I was a kid. When I first made 100 grand. Couldn't tell me nothing. When I first made 100 grand. Made 100 grand. Yeah, okay. Back then they used to call me little, but now I'm riding something clean in the coat made of armadillo. They haven't got the memo. Saying I'm a shit though. Trying to make it complicated when the shit is simple. Tell me what you want to be, what your dreams is. 100 G's in my jeans, I'm a genius. And every day someone save me please and get schooled, homie, change for free. I'm the what you need though. I'm on beast mode. I keep it free even when she underwater, she can deep though. I made a meal before I paid the bill. Exposed worried about a wave, I'm a Navy SEAL. Come with me, I can make it like pain for real. Always had a dream of stunting, it ain't nothing unless you running shit. Just a young motherfucker with a plan. Thought I was a man when I first made 100 grand. Thought I was a shit when I first made 100 grand. Thought I was a kid when I first made 100 grand. Couldn't tell me nothing when I first made 100 grand. Made 100 grand. Know my grass so hard, I'm a friend's faded away. I put my money in my cash box, trying to see a better day. Could've played for the Blue Jays, could've did a major way. That's cold. We're so hard, so hard. And you know I cry so hard, so hard. Yo, watch me switch lanes, drop top cocaine. Things that got so hectic. I done had to invest in the next Caribbean private plane. 5 planes when I pull up, it feels like the sun is throwing you a kiss from 5 inches away. Heads get disobeyed. Black gang slide your bitch ass down rusty razor blade. When it rains, it still pours. My blue velvet velour shirt clashes with my fluorescent ensemble. Come on, checks and Obama. Baggy sweatbands, my sweat beads on my forehead. Filming pictures for my luxury mint bed. I even trained one to put a Versace do-rag on my forehead. When I sleep, it ain't cheap. I'll take a 20-minute nap. Grab games, every class, and then the candy on my lap. Along my teeth, the trunk clapping. Like you can't Sam in that candy golden gram. I done hit a quarter key in my box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran Rip. And you know my glass so hot, all my friends faded away. I put my money in my cash back, trying to see a better day. Could've played for the Blue Jays, rolling in a major way. Nice clothes, nice clothes, nice clothes, nice clothes. And you know my glass so hot. No, I grind so hard. Drugs all in my beard, stone behind my lenses. Nigga love in a pocketbook for this bitch, she comes to her senses. I'm still jumping fence, I'm still on the benches. To beat my guys, I ask me over folks, so with no toasters. Wait, hit the potion, slow motion. Every kind of color loafer, that's real. Spray the text, steal chefs over the best meal. Sit out in left field, next to Gabby Sheffield. No, you couldn't step in my banana belly. Stare at the moon because the roof is looking panoramic. I stuff the drugs inside the dogs, and kick it in the fucking stomach on my tall what? You know I grind so hard. I'm the face.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Angels. Go out and get it and bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know names, I just know the faces. And I never stepped in that cipher. In my own class, no private school, I started taking L's with that amazing grace. But I'd rather take that than advice from you. Who's kidding? Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. I'm ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Had a few friends, but where they at now? Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
On the ground. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Sung-Chae Cheng, batting with one down, takes a strike. Smoked to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Over to first, and he saved.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Jackson Chourio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out in front and foul to the left side.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Chang at first, one gone. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Upstairs. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the
hit on the ground. Might be two. Triolo tossed the second, and that's two. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Jack Flaherty.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Jack Sawinski. That's in there, and that is strike one. Sawinski patrolling center field, 26 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Towards first, Carroll. And he takes it himself for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Bryce Harper.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Chang fires across the diamond. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Harper went deep in his most recent game. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Fraley going back for it. Leaping, and it's gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They say you win.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 1. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. That misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here comes Chris Taylor. Alcantara back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And here's the first baseman, Jefferson Caro. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Foul ball there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as
Triolo. The throw to second is offline. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit for the Reds, just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Next for Cincinnati, Dylan Cruz. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In there, and it's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Carroll into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Taylor at third. Carroll at second with 2 gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
Fires over to first. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Randall Grichuk. What a stop. Jump throw. Low throw. Pick. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first, nobody out. Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jared Triolo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Fires in time. So digging in, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's outside. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chourio makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Alcantara gets the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Chang batting with one down takes a strike. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
One gone, runner at first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, safe. Man at second. Smoked on the ground at second. Over to first. And they get the out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Pedro Pajes. Chopper right side. And that is that.
He's out.
Reds leave one. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Harper now. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. And next for the Angels, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 balls.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around second is Harper. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jack Flaherty gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jack Leiter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Randy Dobnak up and throwing for Terry Francona. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Cruz under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Randall Grichuk now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That one hit to right. Cruz sizing this one up. 2 away now. And next for LA, Jordan Walker. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Cheng. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Off the mark there. 1-0. Taylor, 34-year-old vet. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next offering is outside. Caught and missed, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Luis Angel Acuna. Into left center for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Everybody get up, get down, and
And a slider in there for a strike. That one not close. 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit...
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. And a sac bunt here. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. So the lineup flips over. And here is Jack Sawinski. 1 for 2. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
And Gleyber Torres retired. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. It's the back here at Angel Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Dylan Cruz. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Now, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Walker over to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Walker makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Angels 6 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Leiter back to work. That one ripped. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's a big power threat. Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. 2-2. And the count's even at 2. And that one upstairs. Popped up. Taylor has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Jordan Walker. On the ground to the left, Alvarez. Not in time, he legs it out.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Westberg up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Check on the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 7-0. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Pajes. His righty-lefty splits there. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Santander. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. That catches the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's in there. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jared Triolo. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 8-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jack Leiter is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Randy Dobnak. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Gleyber Torres. First pitch, not close. And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right side. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
That's down and in. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The Angels up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Struck him out looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two balls, no strikes to count. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Santander. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. Foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That's a ball.
Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
0 for 3 in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up next, Randall Grichuk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels strand a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Alcantara still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a foul out of play. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Back to the top of the order, Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
To first, maybe a 2 ball. And he handles it himself for the out. Sung Chae Cheng, the next to hit for the Reds. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball now.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
This one popped up. Westberg. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder Jackson Chorio.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good liner, base hit, coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-1. First and second, 2 down. Chris Taylor now at the plate. Outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fly ball center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 8 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Dobnak back to work. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So digging in, Jared Triolo, 1 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. swing and a ball popped up. Taylor. And there's 2 away. Here is Gleyber Torres. Up the middle. Taylor whips it to first. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Reds 1. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Jefferson Caro. Right through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dedniel Nunez taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Dylan Cruz will hit next. In there at the knees. 0-1. Slice down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Softly hit to third. Walker over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's going to be Nacho Alvarez Jr. Swing and a foul straight back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The Reds down to their final strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.